From the great state of California, meet the man for whom the ballot was once a canvas for the fine art of politics. He has devised some truly pointed solutions for today's troubles with his Center for World Problems. Meet Lowell Darling. Lowell Darling began solving unusual problems as a teenager when his parents forced him to play clarinet in the school band. Unwilling to play the instrument, he would instead hold it to his lips and whistle backwards. In 1970, Darling created the Center of World Problems by nailing down cities to prevent the centrifugal forces of overpopulation from spinning them off the globe. He followed that up with a series of letters to prominent officials suggesting such earth-shaking solutions as lacing up the San Andreas Fault with rawhide leather to prevent California from slipping into the sea. As head of the Fat City School of Fine Art, Darling solved the problem of costly higher education by giving away more than 50,000 diplomas, saving the worldwide student body more than $1 billion. In Needles, California, the Center of World Problems began the unusual art of urban acupuncture to cure the problems of America's cities. Wherever Darling went, the media followed. And in 1978, he tackled politics by creating a stuffed hand to alleviate crushed bones from too much handshaking, and some silk lips to avoid contagious kisses. Using these devices, he ran as a modern artist in the Democratic primary against incumbent Jerry Brown.
I'm a serious candidate for public office dealing with modern problems in a modern way.
Jerry Brown said that being governor was just another job. You get up in the morning, you go to work, you go home at night. I think I can do that too.
Mr. Darling, if you were elected, would you live in the governor's mansion, and would it be a job for Jerry Brown?
I would certainly move into the mansion, and I would hire Jerry Brown to be himself for the state of California and probably run the state.
I'm going to replace taxes with incredible good luck. I'm going to try to get Reverend Ike to be in charge of the state budget. I plan to ban the year 1984 due to the mounting paranoia as a result of George Orwell's book of the same title. We will treat 1984 like the 13th floor of a building.
I believe that the President of the United States should have a video camera in his forehead, and we could watch what he sees on television. We would form the Presidential Television Network, PTN.
Everyone in the state will receive grants. Everything will be taken for granted. After all, jobs are just another form of freeloading anyway.
There's obviously been fraud at the polls.
Really?
Unfortunately, Lowell is going to make his concession speech at this moment, and I think we should pay as much attention as possible to Lowell.
Let's face it, after I lost the election, I became a sore loser. I was going to snip the laces in the fall, like California fall in the sea. I was going to send Los Angeles to Iowa for the winter. I was going to snap the surfboards in San Diego. I was bitter. I went to exile.
2 years after his remarkable campaign for governor, Darling has returned from exile to solve several critical problems. What's Up America caught up with him after a morning devoted to solving the current energy crisis by needling abandoned gasoline stations.
We found out that the oldest station in the Davis, California area has been turned into a barber shop, and we thought that we'd come here to do one of our acupuncture treatments in our project to end the energy crisis by reviving the atrophied gas stations of America. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place my urban acupuncture needles in the areas here where the grass pumps used to be, and there are now flowers growing.
We left the gas station and drove to the Bay Area where Darling was planning to perform emergency surgery on a newly developed earthquake fault.
I'm a little like LBJ. I like to drive fast and I like to drink in my car. People just don't have any faith. You know, I said I laced the earthquake fault up, but people, every time they get a little tremor, they think that the laces aren't working. And the reason I use laces was to give the quake, those faults a little leeway to move, because if they just built up, chances are they would split the seams. But the laces hold it and they shake a little bit. But I have to go check them out. You guys want me to come and, you want to tape that, but I'm not sure I want to show you I don't think I want on television where the laces are. because of the terrorist situation in the world.
When future archaeologists find nails and needles stuck in most of the major cities of the Western world, they will know somebody cared. And that somebody was Lowell Darling.
The plain truth is that I've done all any politician can do. I've written my memoirs. Now I'm going into retirement. Let people take care of their own problems from now on. I've always believed the best way to solve your problems is to forget them anyway.
Valley High will call you any night, any day. Valley High will call you. Come away.